Hello, and welcome to our lesson on transition words. Today we're going to talk about what transition words are and where and when we should use them in our writing. All right, first and foremost, the purpose. They can help you bridge the gap between your ideas. So if you're having a hard time coming up with a way to organize your thoughts and your ideas, then transition words are an excellent way to begin organizing your writing process. Again, it helps you organize your thoughts, and then finally they provide a signal to the reader or the listener about what is coming next in your writing. So not only is it beneficial to you as a writer, it's also beneficial to your reader in understanding where it is that you're going with your writing. Okay, next, where and when. There are two different ways that you can use them. You can use them to transition between different paragraphs. So if you're writing an essay and you have multiple paragraphs, then you can use those to organize and create a flow in between paragraphs. The other way to use them is within one paragraph. So if you're writing a short paragraph on how to do something, then you can use those transition words within that paragraph to move from one idea to the next. And here's that slide if you want to read it. Remember, at any point you can pause these videos. All right, here's an example of transition words within a paragraph. This is the same example I provided for you when we talked about writing a paragraph. So the chorus competition was the most embarrassing experience of my life. First, when I got to the auditorium, I realized I was wearing the wrong shirt. Next, I tripped when our singing group walked on stage. Then, I sang the wrong verse in the first song. Finally, it was time for my solo and my voice cracked. Even so, when it was over, my friends cheered, and that made everything okay. So not only did this allow me to get my thoughts into an organized fashion onto paper and work through those events, it also allows my reader to really visualize the way that the things occurred over the course of that day. Here's an example of transition words in multiple paragraphs. So we have this Native American village, and they start with their second paragraph using this transitional phrase. The wigwam is the first artifact. So this then allows them to discuss that wigwam being the first artifact. They then transition. The next artifact is a spear. So then this paragraph can discuss all the details about that next artifact. The third paragraph says the third artifact is the mound. So again, they can go into detail about that. And then finally, they said, now last but not least, pottery. So as you can see within this multi-paragraph essay, they are able to successfully transfer through their thoughts and ideas with these transitional words and phrases. All right, and then finally, we have examples. I will get out of your way so you can write these if you wish or use them eventually in your writing. We have chronology. So these are when you want to write things that take place, in a certain order. Next, we have comparison. Words like also, likewise, in the same way. Next, we have contrast. Words like however, still, nevertheless. Then you have clarity, for example, for instance. Continuation, also, moreover. Consequence, as a result, therefore. And conclusion and summary. I did not go over them all. You have them there to look at and to utilize. So that is your lesson on transition words.